8 reasons why people dislike you and want to keep their distance from you. There are times when it's not quite clear why a person expresses dislike for you and tries to stay away from you. But what's more confusing is when someone you don't even know does this. And there are several reasons why this happens. You have different memories. Imagine coming to a reunion of your classmates and you notice one of them start intentionally ignoring you. Perhaps you have different memories of the same event, which is why he dislikes you. So your harmless joke may have hurt him so badly that he made you his enemy forever and carried his dislike for you through his life. Or you dated a girl he liked, which also caused him mental wounds. If there is an opportunity to talk to him privately and figure out the differences in your memories, it's worth doing so in order to mend the relationship. And in case you don't need to, just shrug your shoulders and accept the fact that he dislikes you. You don't love yourself. Not liking yourself is much more noticeable than it seems at first glance. Even if you try to hide it from the eyes of others, it can show up in the way you talk about yourself and the way you act. Sometimes it can cause people to instinctively pull away from you and dislike you. This is a reason to think about working on your confidence and self-esteem as well as your behavior. You can try acting like everyone likes you. This can help create a positive atmosphere and get a friendlier reaction from others. Your behavior leaves a lot to be desired. Some people are so eager to be liked by others that they ruin their own impression of themselves. For example, when their communication style is built solely on flattery and pleasing others. Equally repulsive are barbed humor, outrageous comments, or self-disclosure that comes too soon. If it seems like your attempts to be friendly are resulting in others disliking you, it may be time to rethink your approach to socializing. Get feedback from loved ones, work on ways to calm social anxiety, and reflect on why you're so eager to gain approval from others. No one likes your communication style. Are you quick to give unsolicited advice? Do you judge those who disagree with you? Do you tend to talk about yourself without listening to those who are having a conversation with you? Such communication habits are distasteful and make your interlocutors stay away from you. If you resort to them, it's worth tightening up your communication skills and learning to notice when you're overstepping reasonable boundaries. You're misbehaving on social media. If you're constantly bragging about vivid episodes in your life without responding to others' posts, or putting out overly personal information, people may find you a very unlikable character. The same thing happens when you judge or insult others in comments, criticize people close to you, and bombard your followers with solid negativity. Such behavior in social networks is repulsive in reality, as it can tell others a lot about your personality. Think twice before you post or write anything, so you don't get into trouble and become a nasty person. You're too busy. We're all busy, but there are priorities we can choose to prioritize. If you're always making work your main concern, it can signal to others that you're not ready for close friendships. Connecting with others means showing up in their lives in both good times and hard times. And by constantly citing your own busyness, you build invisible walls that cause others to dislike and distance themselves from you. You remind the person of someone they don't like. Some people react harshly to those who remind them of someone who has brought pain and conflict into their lives. This is what causes them to react negatively, even though you just met. It's unlikely that you can change this reaction, no matter how warmly you treat them or insist that you're a completely different person. Emotional wounds can be much stronger than rational thought. Perhaps in time the person will realize they were wrong about you, but you should never rush them into it, nor should you take their negativity personally. You are too different. Many friendships and family relationships have collapsed because of differing opinions on sensitive and controversial issues. Perhaps the person dislikes you precisely because your point of view differs from his own. If you want to put aside disagreements, suggest that he focus only on points where you agree with each other, and be careful about what you share with him.